Crystal Castles has once been described to me as a 3D Pac-Man type game, which, when you think about it, pretty much sums this up. You play a character called Bentley Bear, whose main aim in life is to get rich fast. Since Bentley lives in a world of weird and wonderful castles whose corridors are strewn with crystals, he has every chance of making that a very possible reality.
Huh?
Nope, thankfully, this game has absolutely nothing to do with She-Ra, although there is a band out there that people mistakenly seem to think named themselves after the game, when it was in fact pulled from a line in the cartoon She-Ra, Princess of Power. The fate of the world is safe in Crystal Castles. Mind you, fans of The Cure should check out the track Not in Love, in which they collaborated with Robert Smith. Anyway, back to the game. One of the issues with gathering the gems in this game is that the monsters can collect crystals too. If you grab the final crystal in a level, then you will be rewarded with bonus points, but are rewarded nothing if a monster grabs the last gem. Each level is viewed from a semi-isometric 3D perspective, with paths that lead Bentley both through and around the scenery. If Bentley isn't in plain view, the game draws a bear-shaped outline to show you where Bentley is if he's behind an obstacle, which I always thought was a pretty decent feature. One of the novelties of the arcade original was the bizarre decision to give the player a trackball to move its rotund but surprisingly nimble bear around the playing area. Not having played the game much in the arcades, I can't really give a good impression of how well that worked, but from what I can tell, the game was pretty well received, so I'm guessing it did. Aside from a few short ditties, like on Game Over or Stage Completion, both the arcade original and the Commodore conversion are short on music. To make up for that, sound effects are generally workable and fairly constant, which saves the game from becoming a disquieting experience. Your objective in the game is to scamper around the castle's walkways, leap onto moving platforms, run in and out of doorways, and so on to gather all the available crystals. But inevitably, there's a snag, and that snag takes various forms. Hostile bouncing orbs, for instance, or mobile man-eating trees, not to mention the weird caterpillar thing on a spring things that also gobble up the crystals you are tasked with collecting. There is also a jar of honey that can be collected for bonus points, but this also attracts a swarm of angry bees that chase you for a period of time. The enemies in the game will ruthlessly hunt Bentley down, so you must be on your toes and react quickly to avoid danger. Certain enemies can be killed under specific circumstances. The green crystal gobblers can be killed if Bentley touches them whilst they are in the process of eating a crystal, whilst the purple vultures can be destroyed if Bentley is wearing one of the magic hats that sometimes spawn. Considering the sheer speed of the game, the graphics aren't bad at all, with each screen having its own title and level design. While the game certainly innovates from a technical point of view, the game itself is difficult to control sometimes, and the whole session becomes an exercise in preventing Bentley from careering off into places he wasn't supposed to go, and into enemies he certainly wasn't supposed to hit. This is chiefly due to the oversensitive controls, which possibly could have been a result of the conversion from the arcade's trackball control to traditional joystick, and the fact that Bentley flies around the level as if he's equipped with rocket boots. This makes collecting crystals a real pain, and can detract a little from the game's fun factor. There's no doubt that Crystal Castles tried to ride the wave created by Namco's Pac-Man, and although it might succeed on a technical level, the fiddly controls and complexity of the 3D playfield resulted in it never being as successful as the Yellow Ball Maze Ghost Chomper. Thanks for watching, guys. What did you think of Crystal Castles? Hit the like button and let me know in the comment section. Another game added to the archives, and plenty more to come, so please do be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the nostalgia, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, Bye for now.